Hi, I'm Dr. Diana Monteiro, counseling psychologist and director at the Hyderabad Academy of Psychology. Today, I'm going to talk to the Indian women out there. I've been asked specially to talk about Indian women and mental health, especially during this lockdown. Here are my thoughts on this. I'm going to keep it simple. Something that we all as women do to our children, teach them ABCD. So my points are just in that order: A, B, C, D, and E. Let's start with A. Activity. Indian women, we are known for doing too much. We overdo everything because that's kind of our role. As a role for us, Indian women are told to be mothers, to be daughters, to be wives, to be, girlfriends, to be multiple things, unfortunately, that we have no time for ourselves in the end. So ask yourself, are you doing too much or are you doing too little? Chances are you're doing too much. If you are doing too much, what can you do to make your life a little less active? Especially during this lockdown time when everyone is home, the demands on your time have increased, which mean that basically your activity levels have also increased and there's very little time left for you. So you have to start thinking about how much am I doing, and if I'm feeling overwhelmed all the time, am I doing too much, and do I need to start thinking about cutting something down? Right, that's starting point. Activity. Now, activity leads really into, if you're doing too much activity, you need to balance yourself out. So what does balance mean? Balance comes with a B, but my B is really for be there for yourself. So activity followed by B, being there for yourself. Are you really there for yourself? Do you need to balance your life out so you have more time for you? How can you connect with yourself in a better way? This you time, the me time that I'm talking about, this time for yourself, you really need to make sure you have enough time for yourself, because if you don't, if your mental health suffers, then everyone in your family's mental health suffers as well. So yes, once again, we're thinking about everybody else, but really if we start by thinking about ourselves, only then can we be there for somebody else too, right? So make sure you take some time to be there for yourself. How do you do that? Schedule time for yourself each day. This might mean scheduling an hour each day to do absolutely nothing, or to do something that only you enjoy and it's your activity that nobody else is involved in. Let your family learn that this is a time you need for your mental health, and it's perfectly okay to do that. Now, that sometimes that might mean connecting with others. So I come to C, which is connecting with others. Connect with others, and connect with others that are important to you. So this doesn't mean, talking to the mandatory people you have to talk to, the mother-in-law or the friend who expects a call back, but rather the people that you really care about, the people that you feel good talking to. The idea of connecting to somebody else is about when you are actually engaging with that other person, you are feeling the sense of your heart is feeling lighter, you're feeling happier. It might mean talking with your friends, it might mean, video chatting with somebody, an old friend, having a long chat with somebody one day. It might be playing with your kids. I'm talking about gadget free time where you actually sit down and maybe play snakes and ladders with your kids. Maybe, play things that we used to play, hopscotch, chikkad billa, if you'd call it. Play those kinds of things that make your heart feel lighter. Connect with others. Are you doing this? Ask yourself that. That's very important to your mental health. D stands for an important one, which we don't do very well at all, which is delegate. Delegate what? Delegate household chores. The number of people who come to me and tell me that they are home right now and all they're doing is working, and typically this is men, though no, it's certainly not all men, but a lot of men come and tell me, all I'm doing right now is working, I'm overworking because I'm always online and I don't do anything around the house. I don't understand why this happens. I think it happens because we don't give the people in our lives enough work to do in terms of helping us out. So delegate. Delegate means give your husband, give your teenage child, give your little child work to do. Maybe sweeping and swabbing while our maids are out. Sweeping and swabbing can be an activity they do every day. Maybe your husband can take, his breaks, 15-minute breaks every time from work, and wash the dishes that are there in the sink. Let them help you out. Now, what you're doing in this is also teaching them some life skills. Like, make your teenager make tea every day. That becomes their chore. When you delegate, the activity you are doing reduces, which helps you as well. So do this, right? So, to recap, basically, we're talking about activity. Are you doing too much? Do a check on whether you're doing too much. Be there for yourself. Do something fun for yourself every day. Connect with somebody else. Connect with a significant person that makes you feel good on the inside. Delegate is the last one we went over. And the last one we're going to go over now is exercise. I know you probably do a lot of housework and you get a lot of exercise each day. But in general, what is recommended is about 30 minutes of cardiovascular activity for women every day, right? right? At least 5 times a week, but I think we do more than that certainly. Now, what I would recommend is doing some fun exercise. If you can, close up the room, put on some really good music, and dance like nobody's watching you because nobody's really watching you. This can be a great way to relieve stress, enjoy the music that you like, and also get some exercise. If you can get exercise on a treadmill, if you can go for a walk with a friend, fantastic. But if you can't, doing something gets your heart rate pumping is a fantastic way to do it, right? So we got 5 things to think about and do to make sure that you stay mentally healthy. Remember, as a woman, you have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders. And so you staying mentally healthy is something you have to take care of. If you can take care of yourself during this time, your family will be well taken care of as well. I hope you have an easy time of it. Good luck, take care of yourselves well, and stay safe.